Hello, this is Jamie Magridge. Welcome to Jamie's Craft Table. Today I'm going to show you how I made this card. So let's get started. Bring in my supplies here. I'm going to start. I'm using Butterfly Brilliance bundle. This is going to be in the new catalog coming up. If you're a demonstrator, you can order it now. It's got some great, it's a great stamp set, and there's lots of dies. There's more. It's actually 2 cards of dies. Okay. I'm going to be using Vine Design bundle, this stamp, and then I'm using this die here. Okay. I'm also using my Stampin'Up just because these butterflies are one big stamp. So that just makes it a little bit easier. I have a card base, 5.5 by 8.5, scored and folded at 4 1/4, will be. I have a half sheet of white cardstock so I can stamp my butterflies on. I have a scrap piece so I can stamp and die cut one of the flowers out of. Okay, so I've got a scrap to stamp one of the flowers out of. There's my card base. I have a piece of Bermuda Bay, which is 4 by 5 1/4. I have a piece of black. And this is an odd size because my original was just a scrap piece. 2 3/8 by 4 5/8. A piece of white, which is 2 by 4 1/4, and then this piece I've already die cut out just to save a little bit of time. Okay, so let's get started here. I'm also using Bermuda Bay, Old Olive, and the Memento. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and stamp this. I really only need this bottom butterfly, but re-inked my Memento and it might be too inked. Let's hope not, but we'll see. It's quite wet. I'm only using this little tiny one here. Okay. Oh, that's really good. I'm glad I re-inked it. I'm going to push more on this one because that one needs a little bit more. Just going to add a little right there on that one moth butterfly there. The rest of them look really good. Awesome. Okay. Get that out of the way. Now there's just a die, a single die that's going to cut all of those out. Alright, so I'm going to put that aside for a minute. Now I'm going to come in with this flower, my scrap, Bermuda Bay. I'm going to stamp here. Perfect. I'm going to do another one since I got it out, just in case. Okay. And then there's a die that'll cut that out. I'm going to bring in this 2-inch strip. I'm going to open up my Old Olive. I'm going to bring in this stamp. that up well. I'm going to stamp this right about there, I think. Perfect. Okay. Ah! Gotta get my hair cut. It's starting to become a nuisance. I'm going to stamp this flower down here twice. Once here. Once here. Okay. And I'm going to bring in this piece. And I'm going to cut it in half. I'm literally just going to cut it right in half. Okay. So now, I need to get the die out for this. And I'm going to go cut this and my butterflies out, and I will be right back. Okay, I've got all my butterflies. I'm only going to be using the one, but look at how beautiful they are. And my little flower. Okay. So I'm going to put dimensionals on the back of this. Mount that to my piece of black. It's going to be about 1/4 of an inch space, a little bit less than that, all the way around it. Okay, I'm going to put a dimensional on the back of this. There. Now my butterfly, I need to color. And I'm not using blends, I'm just using the Stampin'Up marker, Bermuda Bay. I'm just going to color the whole thing. I'm going to use those streaks to my advantage. Just go with the direction of the petals, of the sections in the wings. You could use your blends if you'd rather. I just use these because it was on my desk. Then I'm going to use the black one to fill in the body. Okay, then I'm going to come in with my wing of stella. I'm going to go over those wings. And this is going to help to eliminate any streaking also, because the Stampin' Up markers are water-based, so this will help push those around a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to bring in, oh, this is the wrong tip. Well, I don't know where the correct one is right now, so I'm just going to bring in my stylus. I'll turn this over, and on the body, I'm going to push down on the body. I don't know if you can see it, but it makes it dimensional. And then I'm going to pop up these wings a little bit on either side of that. And give them a little bit of a curve. Just curve them around your finger. Okay. And that's going to get glued right there. I'm just going to use my wet glue. And I'm going to put a dimensional under each wing. Right close to the body. Right close to the body. Okay. Now these pieces, this one goes down here, goes like that. This one goes up here like that. And I'm going to bring in some Scotch tape. I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to tape it to the back. Where did my tape go? Well, hang on, I gotta go find my tape. Alright, I found it. Of course it wasn't where I keep it, because I left it out last time. Okay, just tape them down. You just want a little bit of that to stick out the side, because you don't want it to be wider than your card. Okay, I'm going to bring in the Bermuda Bay piece. And we're going to put wet glue on the back of this. Come on, glue. You were just working 2 seconds ago. Get another one out, see if this one will work. Not any better. There it comes. Okay. This is going to get centered in the front of our card. A little bit more towards the left side. Turn it over and put dimensionals on the back of this piece. I'm going to use these edges. Come on. She doesn't want to come off. Take the backs off. Make sure it's right side up. Center that on the front of our card. I'm going to bring in the holiday rhinestones. I'm going to use these green ones. I put one in each one of these flowers. There we go. There's the card we just made together. Here's the one I did previously. Thank you so much for joining me at Jamie's Craft Table today. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope you can find a little bit of time to play with some stamps, ink, and paper.